The look is very it's a fun kind of California surfer, skater girl. She's a kind of cool girl that hangs around on a skateboard. She's in the sun a little bit every day. It's a really natural tan. The freckles have come up, and then we've got this really bright zinc sunblock lip, which is a two-tone between a bright fuchsia and an orange. Just a real sort of fun 50s LA kind of vibe.
The whole collection was inspired by my first trip to LA in March, and I was kind of fascinated by the optimism of the place, and kind of the extremes in terms of the landscape and just people's attitudes kind of really gripped me. So I was thinking about a woman who's potentially going on an imaginary kind of road trip through the States and Mexico, and the colours she would encounter along the way, and having a real sort of sun-kissed, quite laid-back, easy vibe to the collection. Peggy McGee, who was the first kind of 1960s pro skateboarder, was my kind of muse, so a lot of board shorts and sweats were kind of involved in that as well, to kind of represent that slightly easier vibe. And kind of a lot of structured pieces, but looser things as well, so kind of shirts and quite easy to wear garments alongside more jazzy ones.
I thought it was really fun and sweet and very holly and just really relaxed, and yeah, and there were some really lovely pieces in there, especially the pencil skirts. I really like those.
I wanted to work with some unusual fabrications because my first starting point in my career was with embellishment rather than print, so it's kind of going back to that and using the plastic to kind of capture that lightness and the fresh feeling, if you like, and really putting some amazing attention to detail through the embellishment onto it as well, and creating some quite special pieces to run alongside the easier ones too. These pieces were kind of influenced by sort of a lot of my signature work, but using florals were kind of constant throughout the collection. So roses were a consistent motif, and I looked a lot at the work of the artist Peter Blake, so incorporating kind of almost scrap-like collage cutouts of women. I like things to be a little bit tongue-in-cheek. I always think that fashion should be kind of fun as well, and I really wanted to encapsulate that within the prints.
Well, I've been trying to experiment a little bit more with prints. Usually I'm a bit scared of them, but I do really like Holly's prints, and there was some really great jackets that she had, like cropped jackets. So I thought, oh yeah, they could, you could wear those.
It was kind of using a lot of the pastel colours within semi-precious stones and crystals to kind of build up these pieces and creating some real length with them as well. So I usually do quite a lot of things that are quite close to the neck, so I wanted to create something with real length that you can involve a lot of colours and again fabrications within, and sort of you can joint them up and make things shorter and longer as you want, so it's quite a multifunctional one.
I love the shoes as well, those leather espadrilles.
I think the thing that's great about being in London at the moment and Britain in general is that there's a real diversity amongst the designers that are coming out of it. It's a fantastic place to start a label, and there's lucky enough to be a lot of support from the British Fashion Council, New Gen, Fashionista. There's a lot of platforms that can help you sort of realise that ambition, which I know is a lot harder, if you like, in different fashion cities. So that's what I've been lucky enough to be a part of that here. There's a great network of designers who are quite close-knit and help each other, and we're friends, which is kind of makes it a pleasant experience living and working here too.